Okay, in this question we're given the area but not the numbers across the bottom. Let's just have a look at what the question says. We'll fill out the information and I'll show you how to solve it using the graphic calculator. We've got students hoping to pass an exam and told the mean mark, average mark here, of the class was 63, which I've written down here, 63, standard deviation is 17. So I've gone up in 17s this way and down in 17s that way. If 20% of this class failed, what minimum mark must they have received? So they're looking at 20% of the class failing. So if we have a look at our percentages here, if we go 2.5 at 13.5, that gives us 16. Doesn't give us 20. If we come into here, it's got to be somewhere around here. So we're looking at the area of somewhere in here. We're looking for this area here. We haven't got the numbers down the bottom. Okay, we've got 20%, we haven't got the numbers down the bottom, so we actually can't work out what's going on. So we know that we've been given 20%. We've been given, in this bit here, 20% of our kids, have failed. So what's the part? What's the mark down here that corresponds to the 20%? So it's slightly different. So what you do is you grab the graphic calculator and let's have a look at what we've got there. So here's our calculator. We go to stats. We go to distributions. Go to normal. And go to inverse normal. So what that's now telling us is that we've been given the percentage here, but not the number across the bottom. Whereas in the other way, when we had upper and lower, we had the numbers across the bottom. So let's go rolling down. We've got the area, which is 20% because we're coming from this way. We want to find the bottom 20%. You have to write it as a decimal, so it's 0.2. Our standard deviation we've been given, which is 17. And we've been given the mean, which is 63. So notice that we've been given all the information again that we need. So area is 20%, 17 is your standard deviation, 63 is your mean. Come down and go execute, which is F1, and it gives us 48.69. So that means that we're looking at a score here of 48.69. Okay, that's what that number relates to. So if we come to here, it gives us a grand total of 48.69. Now, if you can imagine down here, 48.69 is somewhere around about here. Okay, somewhere around about there, and that relates pretty well to what we thought. Okay, so around about there. So our number, our part, if you got 48.69, you're in that 20% that failed. Okay, so using inverse normal on a calculator and solving it that way. So on your screen, you'll have to write, or on your paper, area is 0.2, standard deviation 17, and the mean is 63. So I hope that that makes sense.